This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone, welcome to Dice Commando for round 4 today from Gongaii Games. On our left we have Joseph, he's playing Qui-Gon Barriss on Obi-Wan's hut. On our right we have Amy, who we saw in round 2, playing Qui-Gon Aayla, Bitter Rivalry, on Yoda's hut. Promises to be the shield slugfest. Do note this is not our top table today. This is actually the battle for second place. The first place has already been determined, just mathematically. So we wanted to bring something with a little more competition, and that will be this game. The winner will get second place of the tournament today. Alright, so Amy wins the roll-off and chooses Joseph's battlefield so that she can get the shields on Qui-Gon, which is a smart move. And then Joseph gets 1 card and gets to deal 2 damage as per Bitter Rivalry. Okay, so just a reminder, we don't see Barriss a lot. So Barriss has the ability that after a character's die is turned, you may turn, or after one of your character's dice are turned, you may turn one of this character's dice. So if you focus a Qui-Gon, for example, you could focus a Barriss also. Or turn Barriss also would not be a focus in that case. Alright, so Joseph opens with a Treasured, draws his card, grabs his die, goes to Amy. Alright, so we see a Caution, a Motive. We do see an Ezra Saber, which is a nice little redeploy. We see a Ancient Saber and a At Odds in her hand. Alright, so Ezra's comes down on Qui-Gon. Do you remember with Qui-Gon that the 2 shields gives all of his character dice a +1? If he gets a 3rd shield somehow, all of the all of his upgrade dice are +1. So Barriss comes out for Joseph. It's a +2 and the discard. Back to Amy. Okay, here comes Qui-Gon, put some pressure on. Oh, it's a pretty good roll. Alright, so 2 3s in the pool for Amy with $1. Joseph has no money. He could guard here, though, if he has it. The way he's sifting through, though, he doesn't have it. Alright, Qui-Gon comes in. Amy's going to be able to put on a quick 4. Question is, who does she go for? Alright, so his Qui-Gon comes in with a 2 shield and a 1 melee and a blank on the Treasured. He will likely resolve that 2 shield. The question is he going to take melee first? He will. So she's going to put 4 into Qui-Gon. Or, yeah, sorry, obviously 6 into Qui-Gon. Sorry, his 2 3s. So back to Joseph. I can't imagine Joseph not taking the shields here. So that immediately makes his Qui-Gon 2 with the Barriss is the 4. Right, he's going to Caution first. Okay, that's one way to do it for sure. So he'll Caution the Barriss die. Put 3 shields on Qui-Gon. So now the upgrade dice are worth more. So does Amy take her money? She's going to motive Qui-Gon for, we'll see what she calls. Got the shield, so she must have called melee. Right, there's a synchro for 2 unblockable using the Barriss +2. Doesn't matter if it's modified, just has to be showing. So Qui-Gon, Amy's Qui-Gon is now at 4. Right, here comes Amy's, or Aayla. With $1. Oh, now she can buy that Ancient with another 2 melee. Strong opener for Amy here. So Joseph's going to pitch to re-roll, but which ones? All the Qui-Gons. Yeah, he needs a melee side. It's got the Treasured, which is worth 2 unblockable. It's a 2 shield on Qui-Gon and a 1 or a 2 money. So a 3 shield and a 2 money. I can imagine Amy just takes her dollars here. She may hit first, but put into. Does she go for Barriss is a question? Nope. So she puts it into Qui-Gon, which will make Joseph resolve his shields. I guess he could pitch the reroll again. That Treasured is unblockable, so that's going to put Amy's Qui-Gon at 6. Amy just takes 1. Wants to enable that add odds. So there's 3 shields, but Qui-Gon obviously gets maxed. Oh no, sorry, that was only worth 2 because he was at 1. And be on your toes on this deck with the math. Alright, there she takes the other dollar. Now she can drop her ancient. Alright, $2 from Joseph. Amy probably claims here just to grab that extra shield. And then play the ancient next turn. I'm not sure what the right play there is. It's a little tempo, but you don't get the card draw. Okay, so she's going to play the ancient first, which is perfectly fine. Joseph will probably claim then. Yep, so he'll put the shield on Barriss, and Amy will pass. Joseph will get first strike. Okay, so Joseph will go in with 4. Amy will go in with 2. So Amy just drew a guard. And it looks like maybe a CQA. Close quarters assault. Oh, there's a steadfast too. Alright, so Joseph pays 3 for that Dagger Immortus. That's really strong because it's just blue back and forth here. Remember, Dagger is before you resolve this showing melee, move a shield from a blue character to this character, being the one holding the dagger. Oh, looks like we had a loose die there. Okay, so Qui-Gon's coming in on Amy's side with 4 dice and 2 shields. Alright, so there's the Ezra special. Ezra special is deal 2 damage. Blank on Qui-Gon, blank on Qui-Gon. Plus 3 on the Saber. That plus 3 on the Saber is pretty huge with her guard, actually. Yeah, if Joseph rolls in Qui-Gon here, he's going to get hurt. Which is what he's going to do. Now keep in mind he has 4 cards in hand for the Treasured special. I think if you're Amy right here, you just go ahead and take the Qui-Gons away. Right? Take the 2 Qui-Gons and the dagger. Doesn't matter what they're showing. That way you can't get your 3 messed with. Right, she doesn't have her cards in her hand, so I'm not sure what's going on here. So that is a Qui-Gon. I mean, yeah, I think so. It's a Qui-Gon, 2 money. It's a 2 shield on the dagger. So she's going to deal the 2 first into Qui-Gon. Putting Qui-Gon at 1 shield. Right, so now all of Joseph's die are at face value. Joseph's action here. Alright, Barriss comes in. +2 again. And that's exactly what he rolled last turn. The 2 melee and the discard. Alright, Aayla comes in. Blank and a 1 melee. So that may force Joseph removal. Amy has a rock in hand here if she can get melee. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not. It's another treasured. It's not a CQA. Okay, so I take that back. It's not as strong of a hand. Joseph's action. Joseph does have a destiny in hand, but he's already got everybody in, so he wasn't able to live the dream. Destiny with Qui-Gon is so good. No, that is a misplay, guys. It is only if it's showing melee. Oh, there they caught it. Okay, yeah, it looked like they were going to move the shields, but it's only if it's showing melee. So good catch, good catch. Okay, so he resolves that. He resolves a dagger for shields, putting 1 on Qui-Gon, which gives his character dice a plus. So Amy's either debating playing that Steadfast or pitching to reroll here. But her cards are the same as they've been the whole turn here, so I think there's... I think she must be choosing to pitch to reroll, because I'm not sure what the debate is here. It must be over which card to toss. Okay, so she's pitching at odds. She's going to reroll the 3 blanks. No reason to touch the other 2, of course, with the guard. Alright, there's some Qui-Gon shields and an Aayla money. So that wasn't what she was hoping for, but she can certainly shield up. Alright, Joseph will pitch to reroll himself. If he rolls well, he's going to get guarded here. Alright, so there's a Qui-Gon 2 melee, which is a 3, another Qui-Gon 1 resource, which is a 2, and then a Barriss resource. There's the guard, so remove the 3, and then probably do both the Qui-Gons. The Qui-Gon and the Barriss modified. Okay. I may have removed the money, because the treasure does not have a black side for melee. At this point, Amy's got to pitch to reroll. Neither of these guys did any damage this turn so far. If we get out of this turn with only the Steadfast, that's kind of funny, actually. Alright, so he takes $1. Amy knows she's in the clear. She can get Joseph to claim, although we know Joseph probably doesn't have removal because he didn't take away that Aayla black side to begin with. Alright, so she pitches the treasure to reroll. Likely to get something, right? There she, oh, okay, so 2 indirect on Aayla. That's a effective 3 melee on Qui-Gon with a 2 shield, or a effective 3 shield on Qui-Gon. Can Joseph do anything about it? plays R2 for 1, so no, he can't. So that'll be 4 more into Qui-Gon. So there's net 2 into Qui-Gon, puts him at 8. Joseph probably wants to, well, I guess he can roll out R2, but he probably wants to claim. He may be trying to pull off the R2 special chain into the treasured, which is not a bad move. All I'm thinking is by claiming he can not take any indirect if he so chooses. Yeah, he'll roll in R2. Gets the shield. He was hoping for the special, I believe, but shields never stink with this. All right, so there's 2 indirect. All right, so put them both on Barriss, of course. Barriss now has 8 health remaining. Qui-Gon has 4. Right, so if it's a shield on Qui-Gon, that'll let Amy. Oh, she won't claim actually because she'll resolve the shields onto Aayla, of course. And that will allow Joseph to claim and get Qui-Gon right back at 2. Then Amy will steadfast 1 from Qui-Gon to Qui-Gon, leaving her at 5 and him at 9. Or sorry, yeah, 9. All right, and then that's it. So Joseph will go in with 3. Amy will go in with 3. Money, that is. All right, so Amy's still sitting on the caution. She did just draw another weapon. I can't see what it is. It's dark background, so it might be the Shoto. Well, she did get a dagger with the redeploy, so that'll for sure come out. All right, so Qui-Gon comes out on Joseph's side with a 2 shield, which are both effective 3s. The 1 money on the dagger, and then the +1 melee on the treasured. I'm sure that dagger comes down. That's pretty big. Oh, so she goes with a Shoto. These are worth $1. That does make Qui-Gon at 3 though, so 4 speed on Barriss. Amy looks light on control this round, so this may be Joseph's turn to strike back. I can't tell if that's an add odds or not in Amy's hand. Qui-Gon coming in. Alright, we did get a 1 melee on the Ancient, blank on Qui-Gon, a 2 shield on Qui-Gon. Oh, did we forget the Shoto trigger? We did. That's huge game shifting because Qui-Gon's... Oh, no, we did not. Okay, so now the Ancient is a 2. The Shoto is a 2 shield. The Ezra's is a 2 shield. Qui-Gon's is a 3 shield, and the blank, of course, is a blank. Alright, there we got a focus. That's what he wanted, because that allows him to focus a Qui-Gon and a Barriss on the 4 speed. Is that another Barriss discard and then a Barriss blank? Back to Amy. The R2 is an interesting include, right, with the flip and card draw. Especially with the Barriss. It's kind of neat. It's a neat little combo. So I think she's pulling Destiny. I think she's going to Destiny into the Dagger Immortus. on Aayla before rolling Aayla in. Nope, she's going to pitch first. She wants her melee. She wants to put Qui-Gon down while she can. Alright, so there's 2 on the Saber, another Qui-Gon blank, and then a Qui-Gon 1 melee, which is a 2. So she's showing 4, which cannot quite put Qui-Gon down, but there is lethal for Qui-Gon on the board. But it'll take 2 actions. Joseph has to have control. I mean, unless he's just drawing real bad. Of course, he did have deflect, which he got rid of, so maybe he's just got the wrong control at the wrong time. Oh, there's a clash. Also nice spicy tech, because that'll allow a Qui-Gon flip, and a Barriss flip, and an Amy blank. That's spicy. Alright, so he flips his Qui-Gon to the 2 effective 3. He'll flip Barriss to the +2. Now, if Amy does have at odds, that'll hurt. I couldn't tell whether she did or not, though. That is currently his only black side. Do keep in mind, though, that there is another focus on the force speed, which will allow him to flip a Qui-Gon and then another Barriss. She must not have it. I honestly can't tell what that bottommost card is. It's the right color to be at odds, but I think it is. Oh, so she'll hit for 2, take the shields off. Now she's going to lose her own shields, but she did it before she lost the shields, I mean. Remember, Aayla has yet to come in here. She can actually, because Destiny reduces the cost of the dagger, so she could actually play the dagger for the with the $1 she has remaining. Okay, Joseph's thinking it over here. It is his action, and he's going to hit for sure. That's 6 with the 3 Qui-Gon and then the +2, the +1. That's a net 3. There's the 3 shields. Why did he only put on? Oh, because the Qui-Gon shields are gone. Sorry, that was only 5. Of course, that's why Amy hit. Obviously. Alright, so 5 Qui-Gons at 7. Alright, there's the add odds to remove the focus. Nicely done. So all Amy needs, because again, Ayla's not in, all Amy needs is 1 other damage somehow. Well, not indirect. The clash into Barriss is pretty cool. Remember, Joseph does have R2 not yet used as well. That R2 special is not to be underestimated. Alright, so there's a You Are My Friend, which allows him to flip a die, and if you have more blue cards than your opponent, it's removed. Interesting. So he flipped the Qui-Gon so that he could flip Barriss, and then removed. Give him 1 extra damage. Amy only has 2 cards left in hand, so yeah, she'll do the 2 first. Puts Qui-Gon at 11. Alright, there's a synchro for 2, putting Amy's Qui-Gon at 9. Right, Amy heals for 2, places her Ancient on the bottom, put her back at 7. Back to Joseph. Right, ditches a repost to reroll. It's riposte, actually, sorry. 2 shield and a 2. That 2 will allow him to gain a shield, but here comes Aayla. Now she'll have to get a 2. Oh, but you got the 2 indirect. Okay, so resolve melee. He'll put 1 from Barriss into Qui-Gon. Oh, and he put the other 2 into Qui-Gon as well. He did not steal the shield. Alright, she drops Destiny to reroll. Did leave the indirect. Damage is damage. Right, did not get what she wanted. She has 1 card left in hand. Is she going to be aggressive? Here comes R2. Got the special. Amy's Qui-Gon is at 10. So Amy's Qui-Gon's looking at dead here. Amy probably takes the money and then drops the dagger over the Shoto. She won't want to get rid of that dagger. Yeah, this is a tough choice because she's considering pitching and reroll. Because if she can just get 1 more, she can put Qui-Gon down and then not have to worry about the R2 flip. But so she takes 1 money on the Shoto. Joseph will flip Qui-Gon, draw a card and flip Qui-Gon. Or not. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so that's a dead Amy Qui-Gon. So she will overwrite for 1 with the dagger. There we go. Okay, and that's a dead Qui-Gon. Both those will move over. Now this game has swung significantly. But if Amy can somehow manage to put down the Qui-Gon, so there's the 2 indirect, which will both go into Barriss, putting her at 3. But do note we're getting close to time here. I do believe we have about 5 or 6 minutes left to go. Okay, so Joseph claims, puts 1 onto Qui-Gon, so he'll get first strike. Amy will be faster just because she has less characters. And interestingly enough, she can't actually steadfast here because Aayla doesn't have any damage on her yet. She did draw her other guard. Okay, but Joseph opens with a Force Illusion. Now Amy really needs a steadfast. So we see a guard. I saw a become 1 in there. I do believe she has her other treasured. She's going to just get in the pool. Alright, there's an Aayla melee, a +3 melee on the dagger, dollar on the Ezra saber, and a 2 indirect on Aayla. Okay, here comes Joseph's Qui-Gon. Okay, so we do have a 2 shield and a 1 melee on Qui-Gon. Now that +3 on Amy's dagger for the guard, that's pretty good. Does she just resolve the indirect here just to put a little extra pressure on Joseph and make him make a decision? It's an interesting idea knowing that she's going to, because if you're Amy, you know you're going to try to keep the 3 for the guard, right? So resolving the 2 indirect either puts Barriss at death or within range of death with the 4, or you make him take off a shield, which is not likely, but possible. Interestingly enough, Amy actually wants to take 1 damage here. She has another steadfast somewhere. So what's she going to do here? Right, she's going to pitch. Oh, she pitched the dagger. She's afraid of that Force Illusion now, which it makes sense, but with that guard, oh, that was not good. Joseph will take the shields. So his Qui-Gon is now a 2 melee, and that's now a 2 resource on the treasured. Back to Amy, who I'm sure pitches to reroll again. Are those 2 Force Illusions I see? I believe they are. Alright, so she drops Become 1 to reroll the other 2. Gets the +3. Alright, so she has her +3 again for her guard. Back to Joseph. Alright, here comes Barriss. Alright, blank on the Force speed, a shield, and a discard. Back to Amy. I think you just resolve the indirect, make him put in some... Yep, there you go. 2 indirect, make Joseph put some resources into flipping stuff, and then you can guard, right? Okay, they both go into Barriss, who's now looking at death, but I think Joseph would be quite happy if Amy did that and got those off the table. So Joseph guards, he'll guard... Oh, that's pretty big. But now there's not a ton of damage on the table. Alright, there's a Force Illusion from Amy. Do remember that Barriss's die, I believe, only works on character. Alright, R2. Okay, gets the dollar. So Joseph will have to pitch to reroll. I believe he has 3 cards in hand. Amy has 2, but one's a Force Illusion that she won't want to get rid of. If you're Joseph, that Barriss discard's actually not looking too bad. Even not knowing that Amy has 2 really, really good cards. So she drops the guard. She needs to get some damage in. Right, 1 gun. One's better than nothing. What's Joseph going to drop to reroll here? Oh, it drops another R2. Packing double R2. Alright, there's tons of good stuff for him. So we do get the 2 on the dagger, which will allow a shield steal. Barriss discard. We have a 2 shield effective on the treasured. We do have the 4 speed. We have a 1 melee on Barriss and a disrupt on R2. Interesting. Amy just dropped her dagger for another Force Illusion. So I do believe time is, we're either close to time or it's already been called. I believe that's why she did that. So let's do the quick damage count. So Qui-Gon's dead at 12, but Aayla has none. So Joseph's done 12. Amy's done way more than 12. Currently at 11 plus the 5, so that's 16. And it's not way different. Alright, Joseph's move here. Okay, there's 2 actions. Oh, maybe not. He's pitching a reroll. I don't know why you do the Barriss. Okay, pitch and reroll everything that's not damage, which makes sense. So I do believe time's been called at this point. Okay, so there's a +2 on Barriss. There's a 3 and or a 4. Amy puts 1 more into Barriss. That's 17 on Amy's side versus 12. So that dagger will move 2 if he hits, and he'll have to hit with the dagger first, right, to move the shield. Amy can choose interesting, well, no, because you would still move the shield because it's part of the effect. So, right, there's a focus. Right, to the R2 special. With those 2 Force Illusions, I don't know that Joseph can get there. Alright, there's an R2 special for a card draw. And the flip to the +2. I mean, that's all it has. Say that unblockable special is better. Okay, yeah, that's what he does. So it puts 2 into her. Alright, that makes it 17 to 14. And that's it. I don't think Joseph can do anything else. So Amy will win this one. She will get second at today's tournament. Okay, so there's 2, and then the shield first. And then Amy will take the 2. Or the 3, sorry, because Qui-Gon has his 3 shields. It's only like the 9th time I've missed that this game. Alright, and then another 3 this time, a legit 3, which 1, 2, oh, both are CQAs, and a synchro. But that'll be it. Alright, so as expected, a nice slow match. Nicely done, Amy. Second place today. If you like what we're doing, give us a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.